Hello Sagittarius, welcome on back into the channel. I am Faith, the course, the divine faith, and this is going to be your weekly horoscope for November 13th through the 19th. Now make sure that you apply this to your sun, moon, and rising, because this video may not resonate for you, and if it don't, then it don't, and we rolling on. But anyway, I did go ahead and shuffle before I hit the record, so we'll go ahead and get into it, starting with your overall energy for the week. At the bottom, we have 10 of Wands. Okay. So it feels that you have some type of bad blood with somebody who is at a distance. This person may be heavier or taller in stature. Okay. They may be another fire sign person like yourself. So it could be a Leo, Aries, or another Sagittarius. Capricorn energy is likely as well. This person could also be older. But with the 10 of Wands energy coming through, we do have traditional. You may be thinking this week about the fact that you don't really want a traditional relationship, but it may be difficult for you to find someone who is okay with that. I am getting like somewhat of like a domineering attitude that you may be carrying while you are working. So just be very careful, be very mindful about that, especially if you work in the field of customer service and it requires you to talk to a bunch of different people. It kind of does give me a vibe where you're just pretty much irritated, likely with your responsibilities or what you're having to do. So you could start thinking about or making a plan this week to maybe make a change or to do something different. Okay. Now, you want to move again. Some of you just moved, but now you want to move again. But where do you go? Some of you guys may have thought that if you went back to something from your past, it would be exactly the way that you left it. And that's not the case. Okay. Some of you, it's possible that you may be thinking about moving back to like your hometown where you grew up at. But, it's more like a ghost town now. It's completely different. Nothing is in the same place. All right. Now, again, with this 10 of Wands, and we also do have the 6 of Pentacles to clarify it. What is it with the fire signs, with people asking you for money? This is coming up for you. This is a friend. Okay. But also some of you will not be getting this raise, not this week. Who knows what's going to happen next week? But even if it was promised to you, it's not coming through for some reasons. Like something has been cut off. So again, this may be where the irritation is coming from, because you may be feeling like, well, that's not what you said last week, or that's not what you said a couple weeks back. I was supposed to have this money. You said that I was being recommended, or, I was supposed to be up for this raise or this new beginning, whatever. And it's just not coming through. Okay. Those of you that have a new child, you may be having struggles when it comes to breastfeeding. So you may definitely need to talk to a doctor or whatever you feel like you need to do, because yes, that could be affecting, that could be what's giving you headaches, migraines if you're breastfeeding. Okay. Some of you also may be having issues when it comes to potty training a child, or there is a child that may be maybe a little bit older and they're still struggling when it comes to, potty training or going to the bathroom themselves. May definitely need to think about a doctor's appointment, okay? Or try some other different ways. Maybe ask a mom group or something like that, okay? I'm getting like some type of care package. Make sure this week that you're not overworking yourself. It almost comes across like you're working hard because you're pissed off. So you just need to find something that's going to get your mind off of the fact that you're pissed off. But you have to be careful about that, because I feel like you'll look up and you'll be then worked like 10 hours straight. And then now, boom, you have an illness that could be coming on, a slight cold or congestional issues. Okay, so that's just something for you to be mindful of going forward. Don't overwork yourself to try to help you blow off steam because you're pissed off, because that's not really going to help you here. Okay. Also, some of you are getting way too many loans. It feels like you have it feels like you have to give out way too much money. So this could be a week where you need to go back and budget, readjust your spending when it comes to, who knows, subscriptions or anything that, you have to pay out monthly that you don't necessarily need. It's not necessarily a necessity. Okay. Not saying that you have to become like, just strictly, rent car and house and that. No, not saying that, but some of you guys, you just have some stuff you don't really need that you're paying for and maybe you haven't used in like the last 6 months. Yep. Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles first card came out. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Hangman. We have the Star, the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Six of Cups. Yeah, some of you, like I talked about, that fact that you don't necessarily want a traditional relationship, or you may be dealing with somebody that doesn't want a traditional relationship, because I see like a marriage being off of the table. Even though you've been waiting, even though you've been kind of like anticipating or trying to guess, are we going to is this person going to ask me to marry them? I'm just not really getting that. Not this week. Again, who knows what could happen next week, because the energy could be different. But this week, it does feel like that something tied to a deeper level of commitment is off of the table. Financially speaking, could definitely be why, especially with the Five of Pentacles. It's financially speaking, or it's simply the matter of someone feels that something is missing, but they don't necessarily know what it is. For some, it could be the fact that their family isn't necessarily on board with this connection, and that bothers them. Like, I really want my family to be a part of this. I want my family to be happy that I'm happy, but it feels like that's not coming through. So some of you Sagittarius, you may be putting too much emphasis on if your family is going to be happy with your partners, that you're not really finding partners, if that makes sense. Okay. But anyway, even with this Two of Cups and the Hangman, we have this energy here. I'm kind of getting the vibe of like friends first, or just a matter of, it feels like this week you need to take a step back. You've become too consumed on the next steps in love or relationships that you also have forgotten about your money. It's been suffering. I see some of you is like dealing definitely with low income right now. Like I said, a lot of it could be you didn't watch your spending, or you didn't manage your spending since the month of May. And here we are. Okay. Some of you may be in school and you don't have the income that you need to take care of your bills like you thought you would. So you may have to drop out of school to go back to work. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. It just feels like you're arguing with your family about love, and they're just not trying to see your side. Yeah, like I said, some of you are definitely about to let go of school and go after a career instead, because you're like, you know what, I can't keep doing this. Some of you may be making this decision so that you can stop living with your parents, or so that you can get rid of this roommate that you may have. Okay, but I definitely do see a change in career, only so that you can make more money. And there's nothing wrong with that. You got shit to do, so I understand. So I see that happening for you this week. You'll actually make the change, or like I talked about before, you'll be making the plan. Okay, especially like I said, some of you guys, you won't be getting that pay raise or promotion that was promised. So this will pretty much skyrocket you or push you towards finding something different. Okay, it feels like that you're going to gain more headway with an earth sign. Some of you are trying to make a situation stick with a water sign or an air sign, and it just feels like it's just not going anywhere. So you'll have more luck with this earth sign person that you may know through family already. They themselves may have a family, feel like they have twins. Okay, or you'll be meeting this person in the first part of spring coming up. Okay, but definitely money issues can be fought through, can be fixed this week. You're going to have to put your thinking cap on though, but I do feel like that you will find what you are looking for. I mean, without a doubt, some of you guys just don't want to work. So you're looking for possibly looking for a partner who's going to help you live out that dream. Okay, Eight of Pentacles Eight of Wands. 2 8s. So, okay. Yeah, there's some type of karmic news coming into you. Yeah, we have 888. Yeah. But 888, it can be significant of abundance. So that's what I'm saying. There will be something that will come through towards the end of the week. Probably on the eclipse, which I think is the last day of this week, the 19th. So that'll be good for you. So again, but also with the moon in the 8 of Swords. Too secretive. Oh boy. Yeah, too secretive. Yeah, this water sign is problematic. You know, they are angry most of the time. They may have a mean streak most of the time. Okay. And with the 8 of Swords tied to the Tower, I'm getting mental health issues. But also, this feels like a complete breakdown. I'm pissed off because you don't want to move forward all of a sudden. That's what it feels like. It feels like someone like gets upset to the core. Like, what do you mean you don't want to do this anymore? What do you mean that a marriage is off? What do you mean that a plan isn't moving forward? Well, I mean what I said, the plan's not moving forward. But some of you won't take that very nicely. Oh yeah. So this may turn into a fight. So make sure that you try to control your emotions. I ain't saying don't have them, because who the hell wouldn't be pissed off? But you gotta be mindful about how you react. Okay? Yeah. Some of you guys, this situation will take you back to that time whenever you were a child. And the same thing may have happened with like a person that you were dating in high school. They did the same thing. Like, what do you mean you're done? What do you mean that you don't want to deal with this anymore? If you are dealing with somebody from high school, this scenario may also align as well this week. But this just makes sense because, again, by the way, don't try to manifest anything on this eclipse, because that's just a no bueno. It seems like eclipses are more so endings. Okay? It's like, like coming around picking up the trash that you left over, like that trash that you may have accidentally kicked underneath the couch, and it's like, well, we got to get this trash from underneath the couch because your house is not all the way clean like you think. That's the type of vibe it gives me. So some of you may be trying to manifest or call in something else. Don't do it, because you may end up losing more than what you may end up losing more than what you think, trying to call in or trying to manifest these new things. Okay? So, don't manifest. Do not manifest. Okay? If something wants to fall off, let it fall off. And no, you don't necessarily want that to be the case, but I'm telling you, this earth sign person coming in will be a lot better fit for you. Even though earth and fire, yeah, I get it, but I really do feel like this earth sign definitely feels like they are more mature. Yeah, they're with you. They're exactly what you need. There we go. Yep. And job security will be coming in the future. Likely it will be whenever your season rolls around, whenever Sagittarius season starts. I don't know what that day is. But either way, so be patient. Okay. Work on your budget. Get rid of things that you financially don't need. Okay. Stop trying to be friends with this person. Or this person who will be breaking up with you, walking away from you. They will try to offer a friendship. It ain't going to work. It's best for you to wait for this new person coming in, because they will definitely much better. And I feel like I said, early spring is what I'm getting. At the earliest, January. Okay. But anyway, so Sag, this has been your reading for the week. I hope it helped, and see you later.